Hi, this is going to be a 30 minutes practice for evening. You can do it at the end of the day when you have finished your work and you're slowly transitioning to your sleep. And we are going to start in a comfortable seated position, and you can take a pillow under your seat, and just to elevate the hips a little bit more as opposed to your knees. Relax your hands over your knees. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times if needed, and then gently close your eyes. Try to soften a little bit into the shape, but there's still some activeness, so there's a goal to keep the spine long, to keep a straight back here, and to have the shoulders relaxed. Gently bring the attention to your breathing, and with the next inhale, lift your sternum a little bit more. And with the exhale, relax your shoulders down. Taking a few breaths with awareness, in and out through the nose. And slowly making each breath longer and deeper than the one before. So deeper breath in through the nose, out through the mouth this time. Repeating, inhale through the nose, long, deep. Breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Relax your shoulders as you exhale. Once again, deep, long breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time, breathe in deeply. Let the breath out. Let go. Good. And gently bringing the breath back to its natural rhythm, in and out through the nose, not controlling anything anymore. And gently you can open your eyes and gaze forward and turn your palms up so they will look up to the ceiling. Make sure your spine is still elevated, and just drop your chin forward towards your chest. And with the chin, start to do this semicircle, half circle, to the right, to the left. Transitioning from right to left a few times. Spine is long, only the head is tilted forward. Yeah? One more time, to the right and to the left. Back to center, chin parallel to the ground, and grab your left knee with your right hand and your right knee with your left hand. So you have the arms in this crossed arms position. With the inhale, push the chest forward, look up. With the exhale, round your spine, drop your chin, drop your head forward. Again, inhale, lift, push the chest forward, look up, and round your spine, send it back. Inhale again, open. Exhale, round your spine. Two more. Open. Close. One more. Inhale as you open, and exhale as you close. And back to neutral spine. Keep your arms as they are, but lift them higher. Bend the elbows, meet your palms together, and lift the elbows as high as you can. And then push the elbows away, push the arms away from your face. You'll feel a stretch in your upper back, in the shoulder blades area. Try to breathe into that part. 1, 2, and 3. And then gently release. We are going to switch sides. Left hand to your right knee, right hand to your left knee, and again, a few rounds of cat and cows. So pushing the chest forward, lifting the head to inhale, rounding the spine, dropping your head in to exhale. Keep moving like that a few times. In and exhale. Open, inhale. Close to exhale. Back to neutral spine. Lift the arms again as they are crossed. Meet your palms together, lifting the elbows, pushing the arms away from the face. Inhale. Exhale. Again, observe the dynamic in your upper back. Try to send the next breath into that part. Good, and then gently release the arms. And from here we are going to transition to all fours. So you can take your pillow out and coming to all fours, hands and knees to the mat. And then tuck the toes under, downward facing dog, and you can pedal the feet a couple of times. One foot after the other. Good. You can rotate your hips slowly, left and right, bringing movement, bringing some energy into your lower body. Good. And then lift the right leg up and step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee to the floor, coming into a low lunge. Rise on your fingertips, open your chest forward, and then lift the torso, lift the arms up, inhale. With the exhale, bring again the fingertips to the floor and coming into half split. So hips back, extending the back of the right leg. Try to stay elevated, so have the chest open forward and have the spine really, really long. Stay here for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Walk your hands forward, coming back to low lunge. Lift the arms up. Interlace your hands, index fingers looking up. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Stay here for a little bit. Keep breathing. Then release the side bend, bring the hands back to the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. Take a moment or two. And then just lift the left leg up. Step the left foot forward, low lunge. Rise on your fingertips first. Adjust your hips. Find length into your spine and then lift for a breath, arms up. And then palms again down on the mat, walking the hands back for half split on the left side. Extending the back of the left leg, open the chest forward. Keep the spine as long as possible. 1, 2, 3, and walk the hands forward, coming back to your lunge. Lift your arms up, interlace the hands, index fingers looking up, lengthen through the spine, through your arms to inhale, and side bend to the left to exhale. Pause here. Good. Coming back to center, release the hands down, stepping back to your downward facing dog. And from here, just transition to all fours. So knees to the floor and child's pose. Softly relax yourself. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. You can exhale with a sigh if you need to release some more tension or heaviness that you might be carrying. Good, and then again lift your head, arms reaching forward, palms to the floor, transitioning to all fours, and from there to downward facing dog. From down dog, lift the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hips to the right, so hips on top of each other, open as much as you can. And then turn the hips again towards the floor. Step the right foot forward next to the hand. Lower the left knee to the floor. And you can also take the left knee a little bit more to the back. Hands on the front knee and allow your hips to get lower, get as low as possible towards the floor. Yeah? With the hands, you're pushing the right knee forward while you're back bending your spine here. So you're arching a little bit, opening the chest forward, looking forward or up. Good. Now bring the spine back to neutral. Keep the hips low though. Reach your arms up. Bend the elbows and take the left elbow on top. Palms together. Lift your arms as high as you can. And again, arch your back a little bit. Lifting your arms, showing your face up to the ceiling, opening the chest. Tiny back bend here. Stay for another breath. And then release, hands to the floor and stepping back to your downward facing dog. Good. We're gonna switch sides. Left leg up, reaching, bend the knee, open the hips to the left, open them as much as you can. Good. And then turn the hips towards the floor, step the left foot forward, right knee goes down. You can take the right knee 1 or 2 inches further back, hands to the left knee, hips forward and down, so hips are heavy and low. Pushing with the hands, pushing the knee forward while gently arching the back. Good. Now slightly neutral, more neutral spine, lift the arms up, bend the elbows, another, crossing the elbows, right will be on top this time, palms together, lift your elbows as high as you can, arching the back here, rounding, opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Good, release. Palms to the floor, stepping back to your downward facing dog. And then knees to the floor, transitioning one more time to child's pose. And you can keep the knees bent, knees together, or you can separate your knees a little bit to create more space for yourself. Gently soften. And then just lift slightly. Walk your hands to the left as farther forward as you can. Place the right hand on top of the left one. Lower the head in between your arms and stay here, breathing into the right side of your torso. Good. Back to center. Hands to the right. Left hand on top and side bending, breathing into the left side. Coming back on your mat, back to center and lifting to downward facing dog. Good. From down dog, lift the right leg up and bring the right foot outside of the right hand for lizard. Lower the left knee down, bring the hips forward and down. Yeah? So we are in lizard. And turning the right foot to the right about 45 degrees. And then walking the hands forward and walking the hands to the left. Yeah? See how far you can go. And when you feel like you have reached your maximum, you can lower your head down. Hips are heavy and low. You have created space for them to open. And you're also stretching the right side of your upper body. Breathe. Good. Coming back to center, so walking the hands to the mat and bring the right foot to the center. Stepping back to downward dog. Moving to plank from here and lower the knees down. Good. Moving into child's pose just for a breath or two. And from here again, finding your way back up, all fours, downward dog. Lift the left leg up and step the left foot outside of the left hand lizard on the left side. Yeah. Bring the hips forward and down, taking a few moments in here into the shape. Good. And then turning the left foot 45 degrees to the left, walking the hands forward, and then walking the hands to the right as far as you can. And you can lower your head down. You can also look forward, however you prefer. I prefer to let the head down. It's more relaxing for me. Yeah, so there's a lot of space you have created here for your hips to open, for your torso to stretch on the lateral. Coming back to center and stepping back to down dog. I'm gonna take child's pose one more time, just briefly, like settling down after stretching. And when you're ready again, transitioning back to your downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up and bringing the right leg forward for pigeon pose. So lower leg behind the hands, right knee right at the edge of your mat, walking the left foot back, releasing the hips down as close as possible to the mat, and you can stretch the left foot back. Stay high on your fingertips, open the chest here. We're gonna add variations into pigeon pose, so I'm gonna offer different variations. You can stay wherever you prefer, or you can take them all, so you can go through all the steps, or you can just stop wherever you feel very, very comfortable. So we start here with more active variation of pigeon pose, pushing the chest forward, gently back bending the spine. And then lowering on the forearms, keeping the spine long, looking forward. And then if you prefer, you can walk your hands further forward and just release your forehead to the mat. Have your arms reaching forward. And if this doesn't work for you and it's too much, you can always bring the hands on top of one on top of each other and have the hands under your forehead. Yeah, so it's totally up to you. And wherever you're choosing to stay, we are going to stay for 3 long, deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And coming back up on the hands, slowly returning to your downward facing dog. You can paddle your feet a couple of times to relax the legs, and then lifting the left leg up, left side pigeon. All right. First, high on the fingertips, shoulders wide, chest pushing forward, face looking up. Breathe into the back bend. And then lower on your forearms. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, just walk your hands forward and lower your forehead all the way down to the floor. Or like I said, you can place your hands under your forehead for support. One more breath. And slowly transitioning out of here, and let the left hip drop down to the mat. Bring the right leg forward and lie on your back. Feet to the floor, knees bent, arms down on the floor. Pressing into the feet, lifting the hips here, and interlace your hands on the mat. You can tuck your shoulders closer to each other, tuck them in, and then lift your hips as high as you can. And stay there. Keep the hips elevated and breathe with awareness 3 times in and out through the nose. 1. If you have forgotten your feet, press them more and lift a little bit higher. 2. And 3. And then just gently release your hands, release your hips, hug the knees into the chest, roll a few times left and right, and then roll forward and come up to a seated position. And extend the right leg forward, bring the left foot inside the leg. All right, I'm going to come to center. Inhale, long back. Exhale, folding forward towards the right leg. You can grab the foot with your hands, or you can just keep the hands to the floor. You can grab the leg, however you prefer. And folding forward. Make sure you don't allow your back to fully arch. You can do that also, so go totally passive. But I would say like stay somewhere in the middle, like it's not really straight, but it's not really hunched as well, not fully rounded as well, right? So somewhere in the middle. You can close your eyes and focus on your breaths again. Good. And then come back up and open the right leg to the side. So the right leg goes into a split. Yeah? Keep the spine really, really long. Turn to your left. Bring the right hand behind the knee, grabbing the knee. Keep the left hand behind you for support and rotate to your left. As you rotate to your left, your right foot and your right leg, they stretch forward, right? So they split in the other direction. There's 2 different dynamics going on here. Nice. Releasing the twist, turning towards the long leg, reaching with the right arm forward. So if it's easy for you to grab the outer side of the foot, okay. Otherwise you can grab your ankle, however you prefer. Lift your left arm up, inhale there, lengthen a little bit more, and with the exhale, side bend over to your right. Nice. And we are going to switch sides, releasing this. Bend the right knee, stretch the left leg forward, right foot inside the left leg. Inhale, long back, and folding forward towards the long leg. Nice, releasing the fold, opening the left leg to the side, turning to the right, left hand to the knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, rotate to your right. Meantime, your left leg, your left foot, they reach to the left. And release. Left hand to your ankle, right arm reaching, inhale. Exhale, side bending here towards the long leg to the left. Look up from under your arm. Breathe. Good, and coming back up and bring the legs forward. We are going to open the legs to the sides, yeah, but keep them bent. Have the heels to the floor, knees really bent, and walk your hands forward. And maybe it's easy to come down on your forearms and then just stay for a little while like that. And then push one heel forward and then the other one, extending the legs a little bit more. Still the knees are bent, right? Maybe you can walk your hands further forward, your forearms. Try to close your eyes and focus on your breathing as you stay here. We are going to spend here like half a minute more. And then try to extend the legs a little bit more. See if it works, right? And if you can still stay on your forearms, stay. Otherwise, you can lift on your hands. One more breath here. And then you can come back up. Bring the hands under your knees, support the knees, and then bring the feet together, the soles of the feet together. And you can take the feet close to you, but I recommend this time you bring them a little bit further forward. Grab your ankles with your hands and allow your spine to curve. Just bring your head down towards your feet. And at some point you will want to release your hands down. You can let them, and palms are turned up to the ceiling. Relax your head all the way down. Release your neck. Release your shoulders. And also release the knees. So if you bring the attention to your knees and you notice there's tension there and you keep them active, try just to let them passive, let them soften. Breathe with awareness. Softening more and more. Allowing the knees to just open to the sides and soften and soften and soften. A couple of breaths more. And then slowly release. Close the knees. Lie on your back. All right, knees bent, feet as wide as your mat. And we're going to drop the knees to the left and to the right a couple of times. You can open your arms to the sides in in a T shape. Next time you bring the knees to the left, just keep them there and just stay a little bit. And then bring them to the right and stay. And then stretch your legs to the floor, stretch your arms overhead, give yourself a nice elongation, and then bring your feet all the way to the left, bring your upper body to the left, and you're going into this rainbow shape, stretching the right side of your body. We're gonna take 2 long breaths there, so inhale deeply, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Switching sides, legs, feet to the right, upper body moving to the right. Breathe deeply into your left side. Good, and coming back to center. Again, bending the knees, feet together, knees opening to the sides, and bring the right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. And again, soften your knees, let go. Soften your shoulders, let go. Soften your face. Make sure there's no tension, there's no activeness anymore. And slowly shift the attention to your breathing. We are going to do a breathing exercise, inhaling by counting up to 5 and exhaling by counting up to 7. Both inhale and exhale will flow through the nose, and make sure to allow this time. So there's calm, soft, long breathing. Before we start, just take a breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth. One more. And then slowly we're going to start counting. So inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. You can count by yourself up to 5 to inhale, up to 7 to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And take a long breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just slowly returning to the natural rhythm of your breath. You can close your knees and finding your way to Shavasana. And again, you can grab your pillow if you want under your head, making yourself more comfortable. I'm going to guide you through Shavasana, through relaxing the body part by part. And then I'm gonna let you there. I'm gonna close. So just take your time. Please allow at least 5 minutes for Shavasana. So relax your right foot, right ankle, right lower leg. Relax the right knee. the right thigh, and relax the right hip. Relax the left foot, left ankle, left lower leg, left knee, thigh, and left hip. Relax your spine and your whole back on the mat. Relax your right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, lower arm. Relax your right hand and your fingers. Relax your left shoulder, left upper arm, left elbow, lower arm, left hand, and fingers. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyelids over your eyes. Soften your cheeks and your jaw. Bring your tongue down away from the upper side of your mouth. And maybe by doing so, your lips will slightly separate one from each other. You have let go completely. And your whole body is heavy on the mat. And observe a sense of calmness, relaxation,